Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Yay. So good to be here. Today is July 16th, 2024. Woo-wee, July 16th. You know, it's interesting because the last couple of days, it's been things just happening. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
From our ex-president, that was big. But it happened and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting. It's just interesting. Seems like it's been a lot going on. I don't know. And it's like I need to calm down, step outside of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I just thought I'd share that a little bit.
Well, I think we have to ramp up the love. We got to ramp it up, pump it up, pump it up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I received that.
yeah, love is the answer. And there's, with all the confusion and all of that stuff and craziness going, like you said,
Yeah.
we got to just ramp up the love. That is the answer.
Oh, I like that.
Is the answer.
And as an individual, I can handle that.
Yeah, right. That's what we can handle.
Right. Exactly.
I love that answer, Deitra.
Right. Yeah, well, I welcome you all to the Health and Wellness Show with your host, Sister Deitra, myself, and Sister Stacy, who is here as well. It's so wonderful to be going on with this show because health and wellness, if we don't have our health, what do we have? I mean, literally.
Nothing.
We can be wealthy, rich, and whatever, but if your health is going, what? Okay. Yeah, so that's a few little tidbits I want to share. But at this time, I would love to start our oracle reading, unless someone else has something they want to share. Okay, I guess we got silence. Okay, here's our cards. Let's get a card today. Let's see what we have going on. Ooh, this one is Satira, Goddess Satira. I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of dark. Oh my. Well, you can listen. Okay, but it's a picture of Satira, and she is the goddess of brazen, Brazen, brazen. Woo, I feel her. I do. I really do. 17. Let's see what she's telling us. All right. Satira, goddess Satira, the goddess of brazenness. She is of the warrior temple, which makes sense. Warrior. She get into it in the fire element. So that explains a lot about this goddess. But Goddess Satira is the energy and spirit of Buxton in Guyana, South America. Satira is brave, bold, brazen, and barefaced, casting a spell with her hips. Interesting. Okay.
With her hips.
With her hips.
That's a bad sister right there.
I know, that's right. Step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. Ooh, okay. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles and illusions wait a minute. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Okay. The embodiment is make the brazen decision. What will you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. Let me read it again. It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room.
Mm-hmm.
It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. Okay, I can see that. It is brazen to build your family your way. God or goddess, force energy is brazen. And the goddess declaration is, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. Well, I just want to speak up real quick. I shared with you all that I was feeling like it was a bunch of stuff happening in my mind, in my world. It seemed like so much is happening. But after reading this, I'm like, bring it on. Bring it on. Come on with it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Right, right, right. I love it.
Yeah. So anybody else have a take on this?
Yeah, let them hips move, Deitra.
I know, right? Exactly.
Yeah, that reminds me of, when Big Mama, whoever Big Mama is, each of
Uh-huh.
us is a Big Mama. When Big Mama would get mad,
Yeah.
I've had enough. Them hips she'd start walking towards you and stuff. Them hips be woo, woo, woo. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's so true. That is so true. And if you were in her way, you gonna feel it.
It said bold, brave, shameless.
Yes, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen.
And brazen. Mhm. I like that.
I know, right? I'm like, bring it on. That's okay. I'm good.
Bring it on, sharpen me up.
Right, right.
Iron sharpens iron. Bring it on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have anything to share?
Brazen means bold and without shame.
Okay.
Endure an embarrassing or difficult situation by behaving with apparent confidence and lack of shame.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've experienced that, where I've shown that. So I know I can do it. I can be that way. I can accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's interesting now that I think about it. When I've shown that, people say, you're a silent warrior. You're quiet, but when you show yourself, you can feel it. Someone told me that, so I know I've been there.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Who else has been brazen before? Anyone?
Um, yeah, yeah. I've been brazen in the last couple of days.
Okay. That's recent.
We stirring something up in there now. Okay.
Yeah, well, we're going into really taking a hard look at our finances
Okay.
and our debt and uh working with Mr. Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's taken us a few days to like draw in everything that is, outstanding, overdue, whatever.
Okay.
And so we are now with this DTE bill that is $6,000.
Mhm.
And we are coming up with $1,000 down and then almost $700 a month. So what has happened is I put my big girl panties on.
Okay,
And
okay.
I you know, Sheena put her big girl panties on, and we talked to everyone in the house. And so now we just have to come up with 500, because Tava is coming up with 500. And so we have to come up with 500.
Okay.
And then, so I am going to be writing a letter and just asking for help. And then after that, for the next 3 months, Tava will be paying enough to pay the monthly. And because she plans to move out soon, and before the year is out. And so that will give us time to put our budget into place, to see where we're spending. And I reiterated to my daughter, we have to eat everything, every penny, and then we have to learn the techniques so that we can get out of the situation and never get in it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been brazen, and it's like, okay. And it's like, ask for help. I tell my daughter, you have friends that you've had for years that you don't have to talk to all the time. Ask them. You don't know what situation they're in. You don't know
That's
if
true.
they can bless you or not. So just ask the question. And why is it so hard for us to ask the question? That's always seems to be a stumbling stone.
Right.
So,
But you're right. They can say yes or no, whatever,
yeah. And you keep it moving.
That's right. That's
Mama
right.
Evelyn, have y'all contacted DTE? Because I want to say they have a payment plan.
That is their payment plan.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their payment plan.
And you know what, Mama Evelyn, when you first said 6,000, my mind went to A Course in Miracles, where there is no degree in difficulty in miracles. There's no degree. So, and then what I thought about was when you said 6,000, I thought about $6. So I was like, if you guys can come up with $1 a day for 6 days, you can get it. I don't know. That was just in my mind. I know it sounds crazy, but you know how things sound crazy. They just do. But it's like miracles. You got it. You got it. Y'all got it.
Yep. Yep. And so then my next feat is to see, spirit works with me, like wakes me up and starts talking to me and coming with all these ideas. And it's like, okay, so what I need now. So I have a financial coach, I have a spiritual coach, I need a business coach who can help me put my prices together because I have now dubbed myself the queen of make and take.
Okay. All right now.
Because I've got a list that I am going to be initiating. And so I need to know how that's going to play out. So I got to get my LLC, and I have, the EIN.
Yeah.
That's next on the agenda.
Okay.
Yeah. And and all the sources that I know I can take what I do, there's a lot of people who would, like Avalon Village, just a lot of places that have come up lately that, if I just have a presentation and an elevator pitch.
Yeah. They'll buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I am thankful, truly, one thing is for my husband, because when I started my company, he said, "How much will this cost you?" And he said, "Think of everything." And I mean, we really went through everything. I mean, from, how much time it takes you to do something. You should be paid for every minute you put towards this company. I said, but it was a lot of work. to go through all of that, but we covered so much. And I'm like, make sure you build. I mean, when you charge people, make sure that's part of it. Everything you do. I mean, if it's 5 cents to do something, add it to the price. That's the way you do it. You got to cover everything. You can't just let it float, because that's how companies, they transpire, because they don't include everything. They're paying for everything out of their pocket. No. Yeah, so I thought about when you shared that. That's good. You have someone to take you through that. That's powerful. That's important.
And for those ladies on here, I don't know, Stacy, you have a business. So do you pay yourself first?
Absolutely.
And what does that look like? I mean, okay, you pay yourself, say you get paid such and such for a job, and you pay yourself first. Then what do you do with that you pay yourself? How do you divvy that up? Is that just fund money, or does it go into an account? Do you do your, what you do for yourself, what you donate, what you say, how do you do that?
Well, I'm all over the place with mine, to be totally honest with you. So I pay myself I do what I need to do, pay bills, buy food, whatever it is that I need, I do. And so typically what you do, because I am self-employed and because I am a 1099, taxes are not taken out of what I get. So I supposed to, and I don't always do it, take at least 30 to 33% of your pay and put it in a savings account for taxes. And then you pay your taxes every 3 months. No, is it 3 months or 4 months? Every quarter. I always get that mixed up, whether it's 3 months or 4 months. I think it's 4 months. You pay your taxes. If you pay your taxes quarterly, it's a lot easier to stay ahead of the game than to wait till you pay your taxes. Because wait till your taxes. It's time for taxes. You do your taxes and you end up owing money. If you don't put it aside, then it's going to be harder to come up with the money.
Right.
So, it's just a good rule of thumb to just pay them every quarter and get away. But I pay myself. I have not budgeted it. What so-called people say, oh, I'm going to get X amount of money every time I get paid, because every time I get paid, it's a different amount.
Yeah.
Not cut and dry all the time. So yeah. But yeah, you should pay yourself first. And then,
Because is pay yourself, is that paying your bills, or is that putting something away for yourself? I always had that same question. I'm gonna Google what are they talking about? Because I thought that what is meant by,
yeah, if you pay yourself first, you have to pay your bills. That's just not play money. That's money that you use to take care of your responsibilities.
Yeah,
And
for me,
you can take some of that money and put it in a savings and go to the movies, go on a trip, whatever you decide to do with it. Say you pay yourself $2,000 a month. Out of that $2,000, how much is going for groceries, gas, how much you're going to put in your savings. So you divvy it all out, just like you would do if you were a W-2 employee. It's the same way. It's just that you want to make sure that that money for taxes is set aside.
okay, it says here, when you pay yourself first, pay yourself usually via automatic savings before you do any other spending. In other words, you are prioritizing your long-term financial health, which is different than just your bills, your bills. What is an example of pay yourself first? Let me read this. So paying yourself first simply involves building up a retirement account, creating an emergency fund, or saving for other long-term goals, such as buying a house. Financial advisors recommend measures such as downsizing to reduce bills to free up some money for savings. So saving, paying yourself is putting money away for you, not like the bills. You're just paying your bills and stuff at that point, but paying yourself. For a long time I had that same thing. You pay. Of course, if you're doing the tithes, and you pay your tithes, that's supposed to be 10% off the very top before you do anything. Then you take care of yourself. Then you take care of the household bills and something. Putting that in the right order is always the challenge, because the bills, even unless you're really, really disciplined, bills will come before tithes. When tithing is first, and whether you call it tithing or giving or whatever, it's just the thought that you're giving to the source of whoever's giving you the source, or to others who need, because tithing to some is helping other people, helping someone else. And then, but the pay yourself it's not even like your salary paying, so you can do it, is putting away for you to do some other things. It could be, it could be
saving for a trip.
education, for something that's going to, advance you, and something that if something happens, you got a cushion. Yeah, you got a cushion from savings or whatever those things are.
Well, Sheena cut out several streaming services that was really kind of fluff, because we looked at it and it was like, and the only two things I had Hulu, that's $18 a month. And then it's because I have a bridge card, it's $7.41 to have Amazon Prime, because a lot of things I order, I need within a couple of days. Searching for them is not an option for me sometimes, because some of the things are not in the area. So I put in for my Hulu to be cut out, because it's usually when you pay it, then you have the month coming up after until the next due date. So I'm proactive, and so in August, August 3rd, it will be canceled for. And what happens? There's a movie coming out on the 23rd with Sanaa Lathan. It's called The Supremes, and it's just about 3 months. I'm like, no, at Hulu, because I'm coming over your house.
Yeah.
I knew it. I think, because I said, just when I cut this off, something's gonna come up. Because usually you're flipping through Hulu channels or any other streaming services, and most of that stuff you want to waste your time looking at. Don't. You flip through it and you say, I'm real glad I didn't sit here through this whole hour and a half movie.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying,
having business though, we have to cover the cost of running the business, because even with now I'm buying stuff and I have to pay that to make sure that my everything stays. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's another cost of business. Making sure you pay for things you paid for before you made money on it,
Yeah. I've put into the budget that it seems every 3 months. I think the vitamins that I got from you will last 3 months.
Okay.
And so next month is time for me to re-up the vitamin B and the vitamin D from you.
Right.
So that's, on the list.
Okay, hold
Now
on.
let's try facials.
I'm getting a call from our speaker here.
Mhm.
Hello?
Are you ready for me to come on?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. See you soon. Oh, if you call me back if you have any trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting a facial?
Who, me? Oh,
That-
I'm not. But
That's
no.
what you were saying. How much are your facials? She must be somewhere else. And when she came on, she was saying that. Well, I
Oh, you heard her. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
Yep. I know for me, my discovery yesterday
Uh-huh.
was a total change in how I've been looking at things, right?
Okay.
So, like I have, so I'm looking at my school and the salon,
Uh-huh.
which the school is supposed to be the big thing, right? School, well, it's
Right.
actually the salon, and they just pay booth rent. They don't pay commission.
Okay.
Booth rent. So that's like a fixed income for a business, for a salon.
Yes.
Mhm.
Um, and but it has been the thing that makes the building stay open, pay the,
Okay.
and that's all it does. So all of the teaching that we've done, even when I had the when I had the salon at first, when we first opened the salon, Pam was our receptionist.
Okay.
So she got paid. I think, well, anyway, she got paid until we couldn't do it.
Okay.
Until we couldn't do it when we had to shut down. Everybody went in their own direction. Pam came with me, and then at my house, and I continued doing work. But Pam, at some point, I couldn't pay her anymore out of what I was doing. So that's when Pam had to start doing the class. She started doing sister locks and making her own money.
Okay. Okay.
So all of us being a family, we would do teaching and all that kind of stuff. So we never got paid for all of that. All these people that we've taught how to do and be our competition.
Right. Right. You're right.
So, but this time, I'm getting everything with the Everettes and where we are and working from where we are. And I said, so change this, change that. How am I going to do this? Where am I going to put that? And then I said, like Fame and I in particular are like, okay, where are we going to, how are we going to make some money? I'm not going to do heads. My fingers, they'll lock up on me after so many hours. And so the teaching, and even the teaching, I'm ready to teach teachers, so that when I open the school back up, I have teachers, instructors ready with our methods and all of that.
Okay.
What I
Okay.
did, I had to do this, and I'm gonna make this real quick. What I had to do is I've been okay to make these bills, but I did not include our salary.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't include the salary from coming from this point of view. How much do we want to make?
Right.
How much do we want to be paid? Each person is doing, how much is that? And then approaching it is as what do we have to do? How many students do we have to bring in, or sales or products and all that, in order for our salary to be secure? Versus,
Right.
okay, out of this, we could take this amount. No, we're going to approach it from this is what we want, and how do you make that happen? How many products do you have to sell? How many students need to come in so that we get paid all the time, and on what kind of rotation? Every month, every 2 months, every quarter? What is that?
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna be my
important.
approach now. What do I need to make my life, not just to pay my bills, but to fulfill the dreams of my life? Because for me, I've been doing this since 45 years. I've been teaching, I've empowered, I've taught thousands of students.
Yes.
And then here I am in this situation. Okay, you're not thinking right. You're not approaching it right. That's what my discovery yesterday and the day before. So that's what I went to the shop. I took pictures. What I'm gonna put here? How I'm gonna change that? How much? Because I'm like, Now I
Right,
went there
right.
yesterday. I was by myself. I cleaned up, and then I was able to really see other things, other ways, and how, I can pay myself, Mama Evelyn, how I can get paid,
Right.
and everybody else that needs to get paid, starve, be paid, and just everybody get paid.
Okay.
Everybody in the house gets
I know.
paid.
I see our guest has arrived.
Oh,
Miss Charmaine.
hi, Charmaine. So that's my take on that, doing that and really positioning myself to pay myself.
Yes. Well, good. That's a good thing. Oh, I'm glad you had the revelation. Let's see, Charmaine, you didn't hear what we were talking about. We normally do a goddess reading every morning. I mean, actually Monday through, well, Tuesday. Let me speak for myself. Tuesday. And today the declaration is, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. So that kind of led to us talking about our business. Well, how do we pay ourselves? So, you might have something to share on that too, because you have a business. We want to hear all about it. I wanted to properly introduce you. Your name is, do you go by Charmaine or Char? Char. Okay, we got to get unmuted. Oh, yeah, you have to.
Pushing that button and it's not doing anything.
I know.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Hi, ladies. Hi, my name is.
Hi.
It's actually Char Marie. So
Oh,
I go
Charmaine.
Char Marie. So when it's all connected, they do look like Charmaine. But I go Char is fine.
Okay, great. Glad to have
Yes. Hi. So yes, I do have a business, and I am a licensed esthetician. So I do facials, I do full body waxing, I do massages, and I'm looking to get into makeup as well. And so as far I heard what you say you're trying to pay yourself, that's what I'm at with it. I rent a suite, but eventually I want my own building, but I rent a suite, and um sometimes it's hard. Like I don't have enough clients throughout the week to you know help me live the life that I like to live. So it's like I have to have something else going on as well. I can't really depend on the money at the shop right now. But I really, that's my passion. That's what I really want to do. Is just be at the shop all day. I love,
Yes.
making people feel beautiful.
How do you advertise? How do you get people to know about what you're doing?
So I have flyers. I pass them out. It's really word of mouth, and then the people that come, they tell whoever. And then I do have a social media, like an Instagram and Facebook, but I need to really get back on there and really just get to posting. But lately, it's just been word of mouth.
Okay. Does anyone else have questions or anything? Comments?
How long have you been doing it?
5 years.
Oh, cool.
5 years. So, and I went to school, and got my license, and then I'm also looking towards to becoming a medical esthetician because I want to administer Botox. So that's
Wow.
something I'm looking forward to doing.
You know what? I just like ignorant question, but it's a question. As far as Botox, do our people like Botox?
No,
No, no.
Okay, I was just wondering.
no, we don't do that. You know, black don't crack.
Right, right, right. Right, right, right. Oh, goodness. And I saw on your flyer that you have body contouring. What exactly is that?
Okay, so I have a machine, so it's with the lasers. It's you have to come to multiple sessions to see a difference. So basically, I'm just targeting the fat cells in your stomach.
Oh,
Hmm.
So
You have a website?
and that's in the that my website is down right now. I have to do some changes to it. So I do right now I just have my Instagram.
well, yeah, when you get your website up, make sure you let me know about it. We'll
I will.
take a look at it.
What's your name on your Instagram?
It's char.marie, CHAR.MARIE.
Okay.
Char Marie, you said something about targeting the stomach. What do you do with the stomach? And when you do what you do, what is the result that you're looking
Okay.
for?
So it's laser lipo. It's non-invasive. So it's I have a machine and I put the lasers on your stomach, and I I have some oil that I put on it, fat burning oil, and it targets your fat cells. So you just sit on it for probably like 30 minutes to an hour. It depends on the session you have. And after about 2 or 3 sessions, you'll see your stomach looking flatter.
Mm.
But you
Oh,
also you gotta drink a lot of water. It's steps with that as well. You have to drink a lot of water, eat light whenever you are coming in for a session.
Okay, okay. That's
hmm,
nice.
that sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a flat stomach, even when I was skinny.
Yeah.
I only know what that looks like on other people, not myself.
Well, it's never too late to get one. To get a flat stomach, everyone deserves that.
Sure. If you could, can you explain exactly what the lasers are doing to the cells? Or, I mean, that might be too technical. I don't know, but
1 second. We will tell you.
okay. Are you holding something up? What is that? I can't make it out. Or is
Can
that?
you see? Can you
Yes.
see me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
We see you.
holding
Okay.
something up.
Okay, so the laser, so it heats up and it removes the fat cells, and so it's ideal for shrinking various areas of the body. So it doesn't necessarily have to be on your stomach. You could do it on your arms. Like I have flabby arms, so sometimes wrap it around and put it on there as well. And
Okay.
just I even did it on someone's thighs before.
Okay.
So, and then also, it's not a permanent solution, but if you want to see, if you have somewhere you're going, like I went to Jamaica, I knew I was going, so that whole week I was preparing, and then putting the laser lipos on my stomach and on my arms, and I could tell the difference.
Oh, wonderful. Huh.
And it's non-invasive, so there's no downtime.
Okay. Okay, that's important.
hmm
Is it expensive?
So it depends on the session. So me, I'm only charging Like if you want to do it for 45 minutes, that's only $30.
Oh,
And or if you want to do it for an hour, that's 60. You know, it goes up.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, you found my page.
I found you. No matter where you are, I'll find you. Uh-huh.
Okay, so can you explain some of the things we see here?
Okay, so that's a before and after that you can see it with the wax removal under the armpits.
Okay.
Any bit of hair that hair was real light, I'll get it. It doesn't matter. I do
So this
I
is
would
the
just
armpit right down here.
that's the Brazilian, yep.
Uh-huh.
That's what I mostly do. I mostly do Brazilians because it's in and out. Nobody likes body hair these days, so a lot of the ladies come get the Brazilians in and
Oh,
out. I do vajacials as well, so that's if you have a lot of ingrown hairs or you have discoloration on your pelvic bone and you don't want that anymore. I do vajacials because a
Oh,
lot of that it comes from shaving. A lot of people they shaved for a lot of years and now they have a lot of dark marks.
mm-hmm.
okay.
So you
Even
get
underneath
the dark
any
mark?
yes, even underneath the arms.
That would be good. I
Hmm.
don't think I have that. Let me see. Wow. So you're giving this gentleman right here?
A facial, yes. Men get facials as well. They like to treat themselves, and I like that too because they deserve it. And it's not just a women thing to do. Like he's getting a facial. He has a mask on his face. He has a I use Skin Script. He had a blueberry enzyme mask, so that helps like dig up all the pores that's in your face. Cause he work in construction, so he wanna keep his skin clear.
Good for him.
Hmm.
hmm And then this guy, he's just relaxing. He's underneath the steam. I do a steam treatment.
Hmm.
Nice. So you invested a lot in this as far as
Yes,
machines and
time.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, everything. And I don't want to see my investment go to waste because it does get hard sometimes just thinking like, I don't want to give up. I'm never giving up my business, but with and I'm also a mom, so it's like I'm trying to juggle everything
Yeah.
and also be a business owner and also be and I'm the oldest daughter. So it's just like
Yes.
I'm trying to be everything to everybody, and I also want to be a millionaire. So
Right.
a billionaire. I really want this business of mine, this passion that I have to really go far.
We definitely want to be there with you. Truly. I mean, I know everybody that's on this call right now see you being a billionaire or a millionaire, whatever you want to be. But
Mhm.
we can do to help you, we're here.
I appreciate that.
Uh-oh. Somebody at my door. Huh. What time is it? Okay. You know what? I can't go. Hold on 1 minute. You guys can talk.
Mhm.
Sharon Marie, where are you located?
I'm located in St. Clair Shores.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You there alone? Are you with the?
Nope. So I rent a suite. So the girl who owned the shop her it's called Teddy Aesthetics, and she does um eyelash extensions. And I rent a room in her building.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, I want my own building, and I want to rent out suites as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Hmm. Do
That's
you do you don't do eyebrow tattoo, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you do threading of eyebrows?
So I'm learning threading now. So I'm learning eyebrow threading and makeup.
Oh,
So I just do regular eyebrow waxing. Cause I go get my eyebrows threaded. I like threading more than waxing because I don't like to see the red marks on my face.
yeah,
Some people are allergic to wax on their face as well. But
yeah.
yes,
Well,
I do chin, I do the chin, I do the neck. A lot of people they have the PCOS, so I love it making a woman feel like a woman, you
mm.
know.
Yeah, when there was an Eastland, I don't know what that monstrosity is not right now, but when they had, that's why I like getting my eyebrows threaded too. Um, I, Queen, sort of, we had done one photo shoot as the Elizabeths, and I guess it's time for another one. And I remember the first photo shoot I did with another group I belonged to, and I came off I really appreciate that the makeup artists came in and donated their time. However,
Mm-hmm.
I looked like Joan Crawford.
Wow.
The eyebrows were dark, and when I looked at I said, "Oh, I'm giving off Joan Crawford vibes." Show you the picture. I'll put it in the WhatsApp. I'm telling you. So when we did the first photo shoot for the Elizabeth, it was better. It was much better. I didn't feel I felt pretty, and because and I've been playing around with the eyebrows myself, and I just don't see where they need to be much darker than they are, but just be there, but just not much darker than they are. Yeah, so that was funny.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Are
Um,
you going to consider doing the permanent eyebrows?
Yeah, so I want to learn it, but that I want to learn everything that's in the field because I just want to be able to service everybody. Like if they want anything, I want to be able to do it.
Mm,
So learning eyebrows and like the permanent eyebrows, I want to do that, but I want to go to the right person. I know it's this girl, she teaches it, but it's a pretty penny.
well, I'm
It's a pretty
sure.
penny. It's a pretty penny to learn. So I just a lot of things I just have to wait to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the question about Botox, you were talking about Botox. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and most Black people aren't interested in it, but I have this frown wrinkle right here, and then, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They were calling it Bell's palsy, but if it happened when I was like 3 years old, 3 or 5
Mm-hmm.
years old. So, and then I see the deep crease in my, this side of my face. Does Botox help that?
So yes, and then a lot of people they do fillers as well. So um that a lot of people do that. Some and then especially a lot of famous people.
Mm-hmm.
So like I mostly deal with the everyday woman. You know, she works a 9 to 5. She goes home. She has kids.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, if like a lot of Black people that have money, they do fillers. They do mess with their face, but it's not really common. Like for an everyday woman like me and you, we not about to touch our face because we think we good enough. But that would help.
Yeah, but I
People do
so
filler.
probably the fillers more so because Botox is like deadening. You don't want to deaden my face
Mm-hmm.
Right.
because Queen of Dooney loves my face because it's so expressive. It's
Oh,
exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, your face is beautiful. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Thank you.
When you
Hmm.
said that, I'm like, no, no, touch that. That's personality right there.
I know.
I see a
Hmm.
picture. Well, when you see a picture, you know that they can doctor things up. But when you see a person and everything is like who that is, who you is.
Right.
Oh, did you get older? What'd you do? What'd you do? But you know, self-expression is important. My niece, my granddaughter, she wants to put shots in her butt, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of people are doing that. And I feel like all you have to do is work out.
Right.
no,
Exactly.
well, you talking about she wants to,
Implants?
no, they do some kind of shots that make their booty grow.
That's illegal.
Mm.
She wants to do butt shots. That's illegal. The girls are doing the BBLs now. That's not illegal.
What's the BBL?
That's the Brazilian butt lift. That's where you take fat from your stomach, and then the doctor is taking fat out of your stomach, and then he's gonna put it in your butt.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I told her just leave it alone. Age will put that fat on your butt. I mean, I know from the side of the family, her family, her mom's and her dad's side. So you'll get the butt. Just don't do that, boo-boo.
Yeah, don't mess with, yeah. Mm-mm.
It's gonna come.
Yeah. Then you're trying to get it off and all that kind of stuff, But I've seen on the on the reels where somebody, they come down here and then they out like that. It's like, oh my God, they're young now. And I remember when I was in high school, there was a sister, she was like, "Pla-dow." She was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And now she's like, and I was like this, skinny and stuff, So, and that was like by the time we got into college, at that age, her size had increased, and because she was already plugged out, so if you add anything in there, it's going to be, a lot of weight on her. And then where when you're real skinny, then you get, you start
Gaining weight is gonna look good. So that's what happened to you when you started gaining weight? It went to the right places?
it didn't come right here where I, needed it. I get it in the butt. Directly in the butt. And one day I saw my picture of me and I was like, oh, I didn't even know that I had gained that much weight, except that I knew that, when I'm making love and flipping me, it wasn't as easy as it was before, flipping me this way and wanting to go that way. But that, and another person, a heavier person would say, girl, shut up. When you're a particular size, you're used to that, you're used to it. And so when you gain weight, it's the same for everybody. When we gain weight, we know the difference. There is a difference in how you move in, how fast you can move, and all that kind of stuff. So, it's relative. We would look at that, like we would look at Deitra and say, oh, girl, you are so tiny. Shut up talking about you gained so much. Shut up. Talk to the man. But she knows by her body what she's used to.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, she knows what she's used to and what she's used to carrying. We all know once we've gained some weight or our faces, I feel, and I heard to have these, and I'm always picking at it. Shar, don't hit my hand, girl, hit my hand.
Get your hand down.
As soon as it gets a scab, I'm pulling the scab off.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
I know, but oh my God. So,
And then I get pimples too. Like, look, I have this.
I see little bumpo look like, hey, I'm right here. You're taking care of it.
But you got to keep it moisturized. Like everyone's not perfect, even me. I do facials and I got marks on my face, but
yeah, the release of what's happening on the inside still
Exactly.
still happens. Still happens. Oh, wow.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for approaching us and sharing your information, Shar.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you. And I told them about how I met you. You know, my Uber.
Ubering.
Yes,
Yes.
you
Oh,
were a
you do an
lifesaver.
Uber. Okay.
Yeah, so I have to hustle. I gotta make some money. If I'm not at the shop, I'm either Ubering or DoorDashing or something. I'm always trying to make some money.
Do you do pamper parties for,
Yes.
I'll call you. Call you, girl. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you.
Call me. I will definitely appreciate it. I do pamper parties. I do it's nothing that I won't turn down. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing, but
Yeah, please.
I do a
I'm not
lot of
gonna say.
things.
And I'll put your number in the chat so
Thank
everybody can
you.
see it.
I appreciate that.
No. I appreciate you. Oh, sorry. Let me capitalize your name. Put some respect on your name.
Thank you.
Well, I have a natural hair school and salon,
Uh-huh.
Iron Street in Detroit, right down there by the Mount Elliott Park, close to Belle Isle.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be doing some pamper parties and things like that. I'd love to be able to call on you to come and
Yes. Call me.
some things that'll build.
And
build.
definitely I have my hair is natural. But I mostly keep my hair braided, but I'll definitely come get my hair treated as well.
Oh, nice.
254. What area, what city is that? 254.
I used to live in Texas.
Okay.
It's been 10 years since I lived there, but I never changed my number.
Makes you more interesting. Where are you from?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Are you originally from Detroit?
Yes, I'm originally from Detroit, but my uncle, he had joined the military and he got stationed in Fort Hood, and he had built a house out there, and we left 2007.
Mm.
So I was there for 7 years, from 2007 to 2014. I was 11 when we left, and I was 18 when we came back. So yeah, so my mom moved to Texas because her brother,
Oh,
he was just saying it's a good life out there. She wanted something different for us.
Yes.
Well, thanks
So
for
Like
coming back.
Texas.
yeah, right. So we came back because my grandmother, she had a stroke, so she wanted to be closer to her mom.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're on the hour now.
Okay. It's a great show.
I know. Thank you, Shar.
No problem.
All right.
And thank you all, actually. We all bring some to the table. Thank you. And let's see. I guess we can give each other a hug. Not each other, but give ourselves a hug.
Yeah.
Love on each other. Woo, I love me.
Yeah, and Mama Evelyn has a guest for Thursday, so be aware.
Yes.
Yeah, Shar. Her name is Shar too, right?
No,
Really?
Jara.
Jara.
Jara. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an amazing sister. So you want to make sure you come and give the world a hug
Yay.
and sprinkle goodness and love and
joy and
yeah,
peace.
and joy and peace and money.
Money.
And have a beautiful day.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.